Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Sebastian Ryder, and you tapped into another very special episode of Cut Different TV. And before we get started, man, before I introduce you to our guest today, who is one of my favorite artists, you feel me, one of my favorite rappers, hailing from Texas, Mr. Goop himself, make sure you hit that big red button that says subscribe under whatever screen you watching this on. And hopefully it's a TV screen, right, Goop? Because they tapped in with Cut Different TV.
Yeah, they for sure gotta be. They can watch on their phone and shit, but we rather them get on that TV with it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shit,
for
airplay it, you feel me?
Yeah,
Slide, do something, put it on.
Yeah,
But shit, man, we got Goop in the building, man. It's a pleasure to have you on, bro.
for sure. Love. Hell yeah, I appreciate you.
Shit, you was in what, New York for 2 days?
Yeah, something quick,
Word.
quick in and out type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you doing like live performances, and then how you fucking with New York? Period.
Man, I'm fucking with it. I was with my boys. They do the Growing Up Italian podcast. So I was locked in with them yesterday. They was showing me around. Shot a video last night. Did the On the Radar. Shout out On the Radar. So we was just moving. Every time I come to New York, though, it's love. Every time.
That's facts.
I always fuck with New York.
And you was talking about the drip a little bit earlier. What you
Yeah.
fucking with style wise? What or how would you compare? I know you were saying down south like black tees, white tees, but like how would you compare the style from Texas and New York?
It's more like, they got, like I said, y'all putting the layers on. The weather, for sure, it makes shit look cooler too. Like everything matching. If it's cold, y'all come in probably 2 jackets, a beanie. I fuck with the Timbs too. It's just like in the South, we on Jordans, white tees, black tees, fitted caps. Y'all on that shit out here too.
Yeah.
Fitted caps too. But it shit just like a mecca for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of
100%.
shit start from here for sure.
Hell yeah, hip hop, the Bronx. But shit, man, let's go back to where it started for you. So, you know, obviously we know the story about the birthday bash, you know what I'm saying? You was gonna do something for there.
Yeah.
And then you was like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna drop this shit anyway.
Yeah.
And then you started to really get some motion when, you know what I'm saying, intro part 2, beat by Jeff.
Yeah.
So like talk about that journey, like what got you and said, fuck it, I'm gonna do this superstar shit at 15.
It was really just, man, the people around me,
Mm-hmm.
my bros, my family, they was just like, everything was working. They was pushing, and shit, the way they supported it, it's just like, shit, I gotta have something doing it.
Mm-hmm.
They must see something I don't see, because I could see it then going, but it was like still, even watch some of the songs, intro part 2, it was just like, just something that could be, you get what I'm saying? But that's what made me really just keep going. People around me for real, and the fans. People that was reacting to it, reaction videos, rappers reposting, like for sure. It was like, damn, we done came farther than we thought playing around with this shit. So we might as well go.
And that flow, that shit is like, or the splurge type beat. I mean, if you make trap music in 2024 and you searching type beats and you trying to find something gritty, something evil, you gonna type in Ssg Splurge type beat. So when you cultivating that sound, to you, when you were that young, were you saying, all right, I want to do something different, or were you just kind of spitting what felt natural to you, and then it ended up becoming what it became?
Yeah, it was like really some natural shit. Like, I ain't look at it as like creating a new flow, because I'm thinking my flow fitting in with what's going on with the wave. Like, I'm thinking like really like the way I'm rapping, I'm like, shit, they gonna fuck with it because it's not too like, not saying like it's copying somebody, but I thought it fit the wave. But then it took for me to step out and be like, damn, nah, this is some different shit. And like I said, that shit just come from me just teaching myself how to rap. Going in, and the easiest way for me to learn how to rap was to punch in bar for bar. Because I noticed when I write, it wouldn't sound how I wanted to sound. Because you write the shit yesterday, you record it today, them 2 different vibes. So I wasn't fucking with how I sounded when sound like I'm reading a book or some shit. So the freestyling, then it just went from there. Like, I ain't never looked at it like I'm gonna make a new flow though. It was just like, I'm just learning how to rap. I'm continue to perfect my craft.
Facts.
That's what it was.
And so everybody got like their perspective, no matter what artist you listen to. Everybody got, if they a fan of an artist, they're gonna be like, yo, this was the best project, or this was the song that went crazy. For you, you know what I'm saying? People say step away from the elephant, but you are the elephant in this case. So from your perspective, like, what was that record or what was that project that you dropped where you was like, I bet, like, this is like, I'm really here for real now.
Glen Baby 2.
Okay, bet.
It was just like, that was just like when I was moving around and shit, and I was working with a company, like a production company, to get my shit going, but that's when I had just stepped away from that shit. I dropped one project with them. I just didn't fuck with it.
Yeah.
So I went to the next project by myself, and I was just like, man, it's gonna be one of the ones where I'm making myself like they gonna know. Yeah. Independent, with a label, with a made, they gonna know, like, wherever it is, I'm here.
Word.
If you're an artist, you definitely gotta work with me or worry about me. One of the two. One of the W's. You feel me?
Hell yeah. And that's the joint with the Are You Okay, Annie, with the Stewie joint in the beginning, right?
Yeah. Are You Okay, Annie was on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Sure.
That was a record, bro, that was spinning for hella long. And then we go up and you got, you know what I'm saying? I think the project, it was like Biggest Gooper. Recently, you had Wolves Outside on there. You had the other shit too.
Yeah.
Bro, these is anthems, man. And
I was dropping that shit, but I was still just getting an understanding, like, of the market and shit. Even then, like, you would think that I was hip to that shit, but I just really wasn't then. I'm thinking, like, I'm dropping shit is going crazy, like, because that's just how my shit was. It was more on the organic side. So around that time, I'm just dropping to feed my fans, but I'm really behind the scenes, like, I don't got to figure out the marketing side of this shit. We got the music. That's going to be there. I feel like I'm going to keep getting better with that. That's my job. Keep working better at that. We got to find a way to push this shit so more people can feel how you feel about this shit, for sure.
Hell yeah. And so when you hear Ssg Splurge, obviously niggas know Splurge, and then when you hear SSG, it's that 3-letter acronym. You know what I'm saying? So what does SSG mean?
Really, I ain't never really said it, but I don't really get no fuck now. But it's for Secret Society Global. We're a secret society, like, that's just how we operate. Never tell my brother business. My brother never tell my business. We'll never speak on shit that nobody supposed to speak on. And you tell me something, it's stuck with me. My brother won't even know. You get what I'm saying? Unless you tell him. That's just how we operate. That's just what that shit was. Moral built. For sure. It's built off morals, for sure.
For sure.
That's what them 3 letters stand for, morals.
And was SSG before the music, or was that something where you was like, I'm about to become this big artist, let me bring, what we got, let me bring the collective with me on this journey?
We already had it, but, like, growing up, we had, like, different names and shit. Like, 7th grade, we was like Money Squad. Yeah. Then we switched to, like, the Narrow Gang. Then we switched to we was rank 1, top tier. We still that though. It just, that's like, SSG was more for the, like, that was more like our personal shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was our personal shit. But then I was just like, it sound good. Like, it sound better than top tier Splurge, rank 1 Splurge, SSG Splurge. I like that way better. And I just had to brand myself because I seen most rappers was doing that. I feel like my name was catchy, Splurge, but I just liked the way it looked far as, like, putting a brand. I seen a lot of people putting their brand on top of their shit, and it just made me want to do it. I'm not going to lie.
Hell yeah. And you was, I mean, as far as I know, a lot of the people that are doing it now, you was one of the first ones to claim something at the top. You know what I mean? And then you got, like, EST, you got OT7, you got, all this other shit now. But so then another word or phrase that comes along with SSG Splurge is goop. So tell me a little bit more about goop. Like, you got goop tape, Biggest Gooper, all this shit. What does that mean?
That's just that's how we're expressing our style. Like, it could be you gooping like you tripping. It could be you gooping like your clothes on point. It could be like you smoking some shit where he's smoking goop. That could be bad. If you know it's good dope, you smoking goop is good. Like, okay, it's one of them things where when we say it, we know how this, like, our little code. Yeah, we know the context of it, yeah. But that shit just, like, that was something else I seen the fans gravitate to. So, just like when I started with the Big Bad Wolf shit when I first came out, it was just like, whatever the fans pick, I let them ride with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they started grabbing on. The fans started calling me Goop. So I just ran with it. Biggest Gooper, Goop tapes, giving them what they want. With it.
Hell yeah. And we're going to get into Umbrella. Definitely got to listen to that. That project is crazy. Most recent project. And I'm sure you got some more shit in the tuck. You feel me? But my most streamed song of 2024 was Red Spaghetti. You feel me? So I gotta ask you, what was the process of making that record, and like, was it just kind of? I mean, you know, we as listeners, we want to know some story, but I'm sure for you, you was just in the studio like, fuck it, this is just another one.
Yeah, I was shit. It was that, but it was like, man, I think we went to Waffle House or some shit, ate good and shit. I'm just like, fuck, I'm gonna just make some turn shit, but I just wanted to make some shit quick. Like them, that was really like my warm up songs. Anybody that be in my sessions, like they know I got my warm up song. It's just the first song I do when I get in the session. I really don't care about that song. Like I don't care if it's good or bad, but most of the time my warm up songs end up on projects, or we end up dropping it. So that was one of the songs where it was like a warm up song. Then we end up playing it back a couple of days and let it sink in. Like, damn, this motherfucker actually hard.
Motherfucker hard, yeah.
I ain't like it at first. I thought it was just like some shit where it's like, oh, it sound like I'm playing. Then I listened to it in the car and shit. I'm like, this motherfucker riding.
Yeah, and that beginning where it's like, I don't know if it's a violin or whatever it is, but it's like,
yeah, because I told bro, I told bro, like, I feel like my beats sometimes be too different for the regular ear. Just being real. Like, I feel like you got to really be into music to, like, get with my music sometimes. So I wanted to get on some shit that was like, let me get on some shit that, like, if they spinning in the club and you throw Splurge in the middle, it's going to keep the flow going because it's like, it sounds so common. I done heard my shit in the club where it's like, everybody get to looking like, and I didn't realize, seen them with my eyes, like, bro, they not used to, like, this shit.
it's a different
Overseas,
energy.
they caught on. This shit 10 years, 30 years ahead of time, for real.
Yeah.
Still, in my eyes, like, for real.
Well, shit. I mean, you on cut different. The goal is to help it. I mean, bro. Honestly, at this point, like, where do you feel like you are in your journey? Because, you know, everybody has their perspectives, and we have different metrics that we gauge it on. But you've been doing this shit for 8 years, and personally, aside from Glen Baby 2, biggest gooper I really fuck with, I think Umbrella Business is probably the hardest project I've heard from you. You feel me? And you was saying earlier that you did that shit at the crib. So it's like, it seems like you have definitely mastered the craft. So it's like, where do you feel like, what pieces of the puzzle do you feel like are missing?
Man, that was with the project Umbrella Business. I recorded most of that shit in the crib because I just really wanted to get to where I can create whatever the fuck I feel like. Like it's just like, as an artist, sometimes when you're in the studio, you so used to being you that you make what people want to hear. Sometimes it's like I want to get in the studio by myself. I might think of fucking trying a rock song, but I want to have that. I feel most vulnerable to make that music by myself. I don't feel like that with nobody else around me here, you know, different opinions. So with that project, I was like, man, let me lock in on some shit where it's just, I like this shit. I don't care if you like it, you don't like it. Let me put out some shit that I personally like and see what people think of it. You feel me?
Facts.
So I'm really at a part now where I want to get better with just being more touching to the fans on some shit, like getting to them like on some shit where they really understand who I am type shit. They know I can rap about clothes, rap about females and guns and shit, but I feel like it's time to get some real storytelling going. Some real, getting to some shit. Getting older, about to be 24. I'm about to start time to give them that shit for real.
Word. So do you have, I mean, are you already in the process of kind of building out that? I feel like you have a lot of the pieces right now in regards to, like, you know, your brand identity, your narrative. You know, I think you have great content, like documenting your journey in Arlington or East Arlington, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what do you feel like putting together that project, that storytelling piece? Like, do you already have something like that in the tuck? You just got to put it together? Or is that something that, you know, you still ironing out the foundation?
I'm still working on it. Cause it's just, I ain't never been a dude like just to like even get on the internet and say my problems or say some real shit. I don't even really get on the internet and say free my partners or I just use it for for music. But like I'm just figuring out ways like now how can I show them like I'm going through the same shit you going through. You know what I'm saying? So like it's really me opening up like, damn, you gotta get past that. Like I got to get past that shit of, damn, I don't really talk about this in my music. You ain't never probably listen to some of my music and be like, damn, I ain't never heard that. I ain't never.
I listen to
It's just
Splurge when I'm trying to turn the fuck
you
up.
get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
but I want to give you some shit where you like, I fuck with Splurge so much, but I can relate to this song. Then there way more to the turn up shit.
Facts.
I want to get some shit like that just to reach a whole new fan base. So I just been taking in ideas from people, my family and shit. They been working, trying to get me help with my content, help me post shit, post my dogs or some shit. So
Yeah.
it's really just me getting that like that, just opening up to the world. I ain't never been like that though. So it's been hard for me to really get in the studio and be like, man, I don't rap about some real shit. It's like, bro, I don't get no fuck tell nobody my real life problems. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, they want to turn up.
Facts.
But I see that's a piece of my music that's missing that I would want to leave with people. You feel me? So I for sure got to get to that.
Yeah, critical part of the legacy for sure.
Yeah.
And shit, man. I mean, I gotta say, first off, man, we got Ssg Splurge in the building, man. Thank you for coming and joining us. And if you still haven't hit that subscribe button, we 100 episodes in, 150 episodes. I don't know where we at, but if you still haven't subscribed with us, this is your time to join the Cut Different family, man. Drop like under this video.
Go fuck with my boy right now. Cut different. If you cut different, go fuck with my boy right now.
You know the vibe, man.
Yeah,
For sure. So we ask everybody that comes up here, man. You know what I'm saying? And you say you watch some of the content, so hopefully you know what I'm about to ask you. But if you don't know, you're about to find out. What makes you cut different, Splurge?
Man, just feel like I'm just ahead of the game more than people even just know it for real. Like I'm so far into this shit. Like I'm 30 years ahead of these motherfuckers. That's what I feel like made me cut different. And I feel like I love to be ahead of it. I love to get that mental edge knowing I'm mentally in a different place than another motherfucker. Just like on some competitive shit, you know what I'm saying? Mind fuck somebody, you know? So I feel like that's what made me different, just wanting to stay like prepared in the future at the same time. With whether it's the new wave of how to get the money, whether it's the new wave of rapping, the new clothing brand, like I feel like even my ability to just stay on that shit, I feel like that's what made me cut different for real. Real shit.
That's what make them cut different, man. Welcome to the Cut Different family, for real.
Yeah, it's love, man. We in New York live with this.
We vibe. We in Brooklyn, man. We rapping. But shit, man, before we go, bro, for your fans that have been following you for a long time, and like you said, you know, you don't really talk about your day-to-day. You don't really talk about what goes on in your mind. You just kind of talk about shit that you doing, motion you have, and fly shit that everybody wants to hear. I'm going to give you an opportunity right now to start on that path. What does a day in the life look like for Splurge?
Man, shit, if I'm just cooling for the day, I ain't really doing shit. I probably, wake up. I got 2 dogs at the crib. I'm jumping out. Gotta let the dogs go do their shit, piss, you know what I'm saying? Get right for the morning, too. You know, jump up, wash, you know, get right, the regular shit. We ain't got to tell a motherfucker brush their teeth, wash their face. Motherfuckers know to do that. But take a few phone calls, managers and shit. Probably play a little bit of some anybody want Madden, Smoke, NCAA, Undisputed, 2K. I be on the game with my partners on a regular daily basis. You know, mama probably chop it up about 2 hours, 3 hours out the day. Shit, it just be family. Shit, my girl, my little one. And I got another little one. She go to school though, so she with her people, so she taking care of, talk to the little one on the phone and shit, and just I be vibing, looking for the next. Where the money at? I'm calling management. Where the money at? What we need to do? What's the next move?
For sure.
Cause I just see everybody. Shit, I talk to my people, see my people every day. It's gonna make you want to get some money.
For sure.
For sure. That's just what I do on a daily basis and kick. Probably get my ass whooped a couple times, but whoop a nigga ass on Madden. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga ass on Madden with any team, some shit like that.
You be doing the randoms?
Yeah, we do randoms, whatever.
Who your squad, though? You fuck with the Cowboys or the Texans?
I don't fuck with neither. Honestly, I fuck with them like they ain't my favorite teams and no shit like that, but if I feel like CJ today, CJ Stroud, I'm going to go fuck with CJ. If I want to go throw some shit to Lamb, throw the pat, you know, get a touchdown with Lamb, fuck with CD now. But I like football just because I like the culture for real.
I feel that.
NBA too though, same shit.
Word up, man. Lots of sports references in the music. That's why I asked.
That's all I do.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Watch sports, look at sports. That's all I do. Watch podcasts on sports and shit.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, shit, man. I mean, we gonna wrap it up, bro. But what Quavo say? Let's wrap it up then. But, before we get out of here, is there anything that you want to say to the people that are watching right now? I mean, your fans, obviously, but if somebody's seeing you for the first time on this interview, you feel me? Not only where can they find you at, but anything that you want them to know specifically about you or a record that you might want them to go listen to.
Man, go get that umbrella business. And if you fuck with this shit, man, get this shit out to the world. We got to get this goop shit out to the world.
That's fact.
That's all I got to say. We got to get this. We got to make America goop again. That's all we got to do.
Fact.
And the world be all right. Everybody be in good hands. Music in good hands. Just make America goop again. And the music game be all right.
Hell yeah. For sure. Well, shit, man. Splurge, we appreciate you joining us for another episode of Cut Different TV. I go by the name of Sebastian Ryder, and I'm here with the one and only.
Love, big goop. I know what we doing.
We outside, man.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.